All right. Emceemur here, playing one of my favorites, Defiance, on the Xbox 360. Now, as far as MMOs go, and I'm not even really an MMO guy, but there's a reason for that. Because most of them are non-functional pieces of crap that charge you fart tons of money. As far as MMOs go, Defiance, in my opinion, is the best out there. As far as functionality and just fun to play. And now it's free, so download it and go. Now, at the time that this came out with a physical copy and limited edition this and that, I mean, I put $90 in it when it came out because we played the beta until our fingers bled. It was so freaking good. And knowing that we weren't going to get to keep any of what we had done, it didn't matter. It was so much fun, just couldn't stop playing. And then when it came out, couldn't stop playing. It's been a long time since I've been back on it, but there's new story missions here that I haven't done that I'm going back to play. This has the same color-coded loot system from common to legendary as the Borderlands series does. I think a lot of games have adopted that now. And the loot, if nothing else, will keep you coming back for more.
Varys has more information for us about Stama's shipment. We need to meet his scout.
And let's talk for a minute about the show Defiance, because the product here at its birth was a TV show and a game that was going to work seamlessly in between each other. People would leave the game and appear on the show, and people would leave the show and then appear on the game. Took place in two different areas of the same world. The show was great, went for 3 seasons and was canceled because apparently the Sci-Fi Network feels like it has more important things to do than Defiance, such as movies about giant robotic sharks that shit piranhas and other stupid crap that, you know, even they don't take seriously, but I don't understand it. Defiance was a great show. There was no reason to cancel it. I could see if they were a big network with like seriously awesome shows that they had to make room for. Primetime television, but not Sharknado 10. There was no reason to cancel Defiance. And there were people that were doing, you know, petitions to keep it going. And I just thought that was funny because obviously that's not going to help. But yeah, I wanted it back, man. I liked the show.
You're
And I'm
Varys' Ark
disappointed.
Hunter, right?
But the game
They went
continues,
south
and I
from
have
here
nothing
based
but
on the
good things to
tracks.
say about
I'd
Tryon
come
and
with
its
you, but
products.
I'm not paying
You know, the
attention.
business model is amazing. They're
Good
all
hunting.
free-to-play games with microtransactions that are not necessary. You know, you can do it and make your own way. I've never bought any microtransactions on here, nor have I felt that I needed
I lack
to.
respect for the great lengths you go to for the House of Tar. I see why no one does business in the Bay without respect to Varys the Lepter.
If I may ask, what happened to Daytak? He was a good businessman.
Alak is the head of the house now. My husband's passions got the best of them.
And what does this make you?
So is Daytak dead? What am I to take from that?
Looking out for her family's interests.
Mm-hmm. You killed him is what you done. Alright. We'll reload old Bessie here, which I built from the ground up. You can totally mod the weapons with the slots that they have available, or add slots to them if they don't have them available. Break down stuff you no longer need to get resources to build other things. There's loot crates. I mean, it just goes on. So freaking addicting. And a lot of people said they didn't like this game, and there were some things it didn't do well. Like, there's no sticky cover, yet it's a third-person shooter. But you'd be surprised how little that really bothers you. after, you know, over time. You can still duck behind things and take cover. It's not like you don't have that going. So, let's see if I have any more grenades here. Doesn't look like I do. Unless they're all the way at the bottom. Alright, well. Got a ways to go. You can get better rides, you know, as you go. These are some of the things that you can spend microtransactions on if you are inclined to do so. I'm not. Again, it's mostly cosmetics. I mean, you can buy some pretty dope stuff as far as your weapons too, but to me that takes the fun out of finding and or modding and building your own. Because it really is a system in which it makes that part enjoyable. Well, looks like we're not going this way. I should have mapped out a route. And being a real-time game, pausing it is not an option. You can do some really killer stunts on the rollers. You can run over people. Yeesh. I may just have to stand and fight. This is getting hairy. I just took a wrong turn and I'm going to have to deal with it.
Done deal.
Alright. Get off of me. Take this dirt road here. This is a great game to play in a group too, multiplayer. Get a bunch of people together, and you know, even if somebody's already done a mission, you can do it again with them, as is the style, and still benefit from it XP and loot wise. No one can get your loot, only you can see. It's pretty much what you expect from an MMO, except that it actually functions. And I don't have to be on a computer to play it. But, you know, I don't meet many people that said they liked this game. But I think if you watch the show, you may get into it a little bit more. However, the game was out before the show really kicked off. And so I liked it already. So I was just as excited to watch a show about a game I was enjoying and not the other way around. And I really need some ammunition right now.
Getting to cover.
Trying to make every shot count here.
Ends near.
Yeah, I'm not exactly doing that.
Come on! Cover me! Die!
Some of the guns have status effects. You can add those to your guns or get ammo that has that or whatever.
Coming to get you. Die, damn you! Die! Please!
Well, I've stepped in shit up to both knees here. Let's stop to rescue a dock worker, shall we?
Thank goodness. Let's go!
As far as my outfit on my guy. I'm going for kind of a Splinter Cell look here, but man, there's so many different ways you can go with that, and you unlock more and more of that throughout the game. You know, the campaign was absolutely phenomenal, and it's all the side stuff that keeps it, you know, going eternally. You never run out of stuff to do. There's always arc falls, hellbug attacks. There's always things to do, and to me, it just doesn't really get repetitive because you're always getting new stuff.
Cover me, I gotta reload.
And being an MMO, they can continually maintain and add it. And it's amazing to me that this has been going as long as it has, and that they still maintain it and add new stuff. It just means that there's a fan base somewhere, even if it's not here.
You should have run.
I don't know anybody around here that's into it, but I had buddies that played it with me, and we had a good time with it. And people just don't know what this is. I mean, I saw somebody the other day in a game store picking this up and trying to buy it. And you just want to tell them, dude, it's free, first of all. And second of all, you know, they told him, like, you have internet? He's like, no. Like, who doesn't have internet? But, you know, I was like, no, it's online only, man. Okay. That's why it's $2. But people just don't know what it is.
Damn you. You
You can think of this video as a Defiance awareness video. I'm telling you that there's a free game you should be playing. Yeah, I see you blasters up there jerking off in the tower.
Fire in the hole. Damn it! Get in your cover! Fire in the hole!
You could almost say that they kind of ripped off Borderlands in some aspects, but if you're going to model after something, you know, Borderlands is not the worst pick you could make. It's a pretty solid series.
I'll tear you apart!
One that I've not played nearly enough of. You know, not as much as I'd like, and want desperately to get back to, because it's good stuff.
I can't get out of here!
But man, I'm having fun with this.
Thanks! Now I'm getting out of here!
So I guess that's the receiver over there. Yeah, I'm getting involved in fighting here and having a good time, but let's get back on track. And you know, you can go seamlessly in and out of PvP. That's an important thing to note. If you want to do some team deathmatch or some stuff like that, you can do that.
Someplace not on
Go
any
in
map.
and out of
We
the
need
game,
more information.
and then, you know, reap those rewards from doing that and have a good time with it. It's kind of a different dynamic when you go into that, but you find that certain loadouts that we're doing just fine in the actual game may not be your cup of tea in the PvP, because people get wise, and there's certain things you can do that are kind of OP, but overall this game's pretty balanced. And if a weapon's going to be overpowered, you're the key to it. You have to mod it, give it the synergy and the percentage bonuses, and get a scope you like, maybe fixed range if that's your thing, or a melee bonus if you like beating people down. You know, make it your own. I've got some pretty cool guns that I've personalized, and you know, eventually you have to get new ones because you get better stuff, and they kind of obsolete themselves by not being as effective. You're going to level up. And the game, you know, has its own in-game economy in that you can communicate with other players like you would in a PC MMO, and make player trades, and you know, that's a healthy thing in an online community.
Alright, I've got the location, and I've sent Varys an update. Let's hope he likes good news for dessert after his dinner with Bobby Tar.
A fine job, Ark Hunter. You're the professional. You may launch your assault when you're ready. I'll just keep charming the Lady Tar.
Yeah, you do that, Varys. So what's next on Varys' list here? Hidden in plain sight. You want to get enough respect under certain mission holders, if you will, to where you can make specialty purchases from their merchants.
The raiders have overrun Horseshoe Bay. We need to get the dock workers to safety and clear the raiders
Not
out.
that you can't find cool stuff on your own, but you know, you have a few different ways to get things. You can find it, you can get enough respect and money and resources to purchase it in-game where and when you can find it, or just buy the microtransactions if that's what you want to do, but they so don't make that necessary. You would just have to be really impatient, or just see something you really wanted and didn't mind putting money in the game, because obviously there's going to be some things you can only get through microtransactions, mostly cosmetic, but if you don't want to put any money in this game, you're going to have a great time with it for absolutely free.
Varys is eager
The whole
for us to
way.
find Bobby Tar's cargo. He's been leaving messages.
Ooh, okay, so we're going in.
The rest of the team is ready. Transporting now.
Now, I also realize that my experience with Defiance may not be the same as others. In fact, I know it's not. I've had people that, you know, initially when it came out, their character was deleted. I mean, there were problems. There's no such thing as an MMO without issues. That's why it takes constant support, but the only issues I've ever had were rectified rather quickly. Tryon takes care of everything. Tryon was very supportive in the beginning, to me anyway.
Master Selector.
No one will call it weakness when I've caught the people who hired him.
And there's been no problem since.
An example of them.
It's as stable as it's ever going to be now, because it's been out.
How dare you oppose! Damn it! Your face!
But at its birth, you know, there really was not another product like this, and I don't really know that there ever has been something that works in conjunction with a television show the way this does.
Help me up!
And they canceled the show. You can still stream the 3 seasons that there were, though, and I recommend you do it. I mean, it kind of completed itself at an end, but it kind of didn't. Got 2 heal stems left. That'll work. Look at this guy. An automated turret, my nerd. That thing's tearing me another anus. Oh, my overcharge. Okay, this isn't good. And I'm down.
Gotcha! Slow and steady.
I'm all by my lonesome, so nobody said this wasn't going to be tough.
Gotcha! Bleed!
Where is he going?
Come on!
Wait for your ammo to regenerate. Certain armors regenerate, armor that is, faster than others, so You may get more armor plating with one, but it may not recharge as fast. And that end up being the death of you in a situation where you're going to take a lot of damage. That turret's holding tough. It's trying to get a bead on it. And I don't want to let it. Okay, we are out of ammo. Oh, Jesus! Alright, there was an ammo crate up here. Behind a smelly old mattress. Picking away at him there. The turret out of commission. Cut the power. This is cool, man, because I've beaten this, and you still haven't done everything there is to do. You come back, and there's more. And this is directly based on the show here, so
I'm under
excited to see how this
now
works out.
you're mine. Not good.
Come on, big boy, get you some. Oh, I hit my health spike. It's been long enough so I can revive. I'll give you slow and steady, you fat piece of shit. Like if I died again right now, I'd have to respawn somewhere else. I wouldn't get the option to revive myself.
Slow and steady.
Dude, reload the gun.
Slow and steady. Die, damn you! Slow and steady. Pain is coming! Gotcha! Coming to get you.
Oh my god, they're everywhere. So I'm gonna have to extract. And that's a shame because I had my health spike and I was trying to use it. Alright, this will go better.
Pain is coming! You're dead! Gotcha! Pain is coming! Cover! Now! Show your face! Big mistake! Going heavy.
Overkill buffs the damage a bit.
No!
Headshots are considered criticals. Do a considerable amount more damage. So aiming is everything, but you can only do so much with some guns. I prefer a light machine gun with a pretty large ammo capacity because there's so much to shoot at. Look at this guy.
Shield down. Get me some meds.
Yeah, you're coming to get me. I just stepped in the same pile of manure that I stepped in last time. Look at them coming. In droves they're coming for me. The shield guys are the biggest peckerheads.
You're dead! Coming to get you. Gotcha!
The health spike's got a cooldown on it.
Pain is coming! You're dismissed.
What'd they do? All run off? Fine with me. That couldn't have been all of them. Yeah, they went back to where they
Where
were.
are you going? Die, damn you! Sit and duck.
Yes.
Get me some meds.
Dude is taking it.
Coming to get you.
Running back to his post. And this isn't even the worst of what I'm going to have to face down here. I have to go back to the ammo box. Jesus. We need a better strategy here. See what I have in explosives that could work. The shotgun does a lot of damage, but that might work. Get a good look at your weapons too before and after your mods and see what you've done to them. I think this is a grenade launcher. It's one you gotta auto detonate. That may do the trick though, because those shields they have up, I gotta get in behind them and still be able to do damage. So we'll launch a couple of these bastards down there into the pit and we'll see what they think about it.
Getting to cover. Pain is coming. Coming to get you. Pain is coming. Getting to cover. You're dead! That pisses me off! Cover! Now! That pisses me off! Done deal.
Shock damage. A grenade charge. That actually worked out pretty good. I was getting tunnel vision there. You got all your different ego chip types that you can customize in a skill tree. It's pretty cool. Alright, now inventory. All these mods. You hope you have something to do with all of them eventually.
Come on! God! It hurt!
Whole of the way with these ass cracks.
Not good. Pain is coming. I'm exposed. Get him off me! Coming to get you. Come on! Cover now!
Yeah, I kind of like that gun. I need to mod that grenade launcher out. So while we're here and arguably safe for a minute, let's see what we can do. It's only got one slot on it, which would be for a sight. Don't really need a scope on it, but we can add mod slots.
You're dead! Cover now! Slow and steady.
Costs resources, but you can do it.
That pisses me off! Bleed!
Oh yeah, that's the pepper. That's the old pitch in it. Got myself with that one.
You're dead!
Armor plates recharge.
I'm under fire!
So again, let's take a quick look at this gun. That is not for a scope, that's a slot for a stock. 10,000 to add a mod slot. And resources, which is just crap you pick up off the ground. We don't know what slot we're going to get though. But let's do it. So it's got a time that it takes to do that. And when it's done, then you'll have a mod slot and we'll see which one we get and we'll see what we can add to it. Oh, woke him up. I might benefit from using a more accurate automatic weapon.
Cover! Now! I'll tear you apart! Bleed! Damn! I'm under fire! Damn it!
Hey, what's up, buddy? I don't want to go too deep here, but I clearly have the upper hand. Boosh! Ammo box. Alright, check your timelines, soldier. What do we got here on the customization front? Oh, it's done. Alright, so it's a magazine attachment. It's 15 if we want to add another one. I kind of do. But let's see what we have. What do we have in stocks? We don't have a stock for it. But we do have some magazines, and we have some rare ones. That adds 3 to the mag, 3 to the mag. They're both the same. But yeah, we'll take a +3. Alright. It is done. Sometimes they'll have a different appearance at that point. Can't tell if it does or not. I can't remember what it looked like before. You would definitely notice a stock attachment if you put one on it. Anyway, going deeper.
Getting to cover! Show your face!
Coming on.
Begins now!
Pecker face.
Coming to get you.
We ain't coming to get nothing,
Show your
son.
face!
Coming to get jacked up.
Getting to cover! I'll tear you apart! Shield down.
Alright. Damn it.
Big mistake. That's
A lot of additional damage from the shock bullets.
Help me!
You got incendiary bullets. You got a lot of different kinds. You got kinds of biohazardous waste, poison bullets. A lot of different stuff. So this is kind of a 4-chambered room going on here. And I see where we want to go. I kind of want to wipe out the enemy too. Oh, hell.
Bleed! Death blow. Get him off me! Coming to get you. Come on! No, no, no! Get him off me!
See you. I have a new gun I like. I got my ceiling fan over there. I was wondering what the hell that was moving. There's a generator over there that controls the turrets. We can just get that shut down. Boom. Boom.
Pain is coming! Damn it! Now you're mine! Shield down.
Shit.
Bleed!
This is not a good position.
I'm under fire! Big mistake!
Get off of there.
Cover me! Come on! Damn! No! No!
Dude, you're dead. Have a seat. Find Varys's cargo. Guessing we haven't gone in there yet.
Seal the doors, trap the bastard, and smoke him out.
Get to that door and I'll see what I can do. I'm into the system. I'll need some time to get this open.
Great.
Favita, a woman of your status may not have the stomach.
Good.
This is taking longer than expected. These raiders have much better tech than I've seen them use before. Almost through. I've accessed their loading machinery and introduced a virus that should slow them down.
Ranked up on detonator use. Yeah, pain is definitely coming.
I'm exposed.
No! I used my spike and I didn't get credit for it.
I'm hurt bad.
Now I gotta extract. stunk. Well, I still stand by this gun here. This is what I need. We just got a long walk back. They don't make your sprint burn out, though. You can run and run and run. Okay, so it's open. No way we're alone in here. No, we're not. Boy, you gotta be so careful not to get a grenade stuck because they're sticky. And you get them on something close to you and you detonate it without realizing.
Cover me! You're dead!
Man, look at all them enemies.
Help me up!
Gotcha!
See? Well, blown my face off. There's more coming.
Fire! Cover me, I gotta reload. Fire in the hole! Watch my back,
Ass
I'm in-
face.
Ah, damn it.
Stop them! They cannot reach the cargo!
We've got raiders on the way, and they've brought serious firepower.
Because of course they did. And here I am backed in a corner. Still want to pick up even the common weapons to break them down for resources so you can mac out the better guns you find. Good lord, here's the horde.
No! No! Big mistake. Big mistake.
So is this the guy?
Demolition time.
Damn! What just one shot killed my ass? I gotta get way back in. Oh, that would be that guy. You just have to admit defeat on some of these and realize that you need to come back with friends. This game was not meant to be played alone. But we'll keep working at it. Anyway, that's Defiance. This is good stuff, man. I'm already sucked back in. I want to play this the rest of the day. So, we're starting out 2017 here with some cool stuff. Download this for free on your 360 or PS3 right now and get your feet wet. This is not a game that you can't be a factor in at the very beginning. You can. It's not something you got to be level 200 and something to actually be some, good at it or enjoy it. There's as much fun at level 1 as there is at whatever. So, highly recommended. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've played Defiance, if you want to play Defiance, what do you think of Defiance? What do you think of my Defiance playthrough? And subscribe. Most importantly, because you like watching people play games, and I'm going to be playing a lot of them. Emceemur signing off.